Coming celebs, pull up loco. You know we up next, pull up mofos. They don't be there on repeat, they like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. Photo now, photo now, photo now. But for now, I'm loco. For now, preserve the beat, I'm more.
What up? Back again, man. Told you lot already, Mr. Consistency. I'm on this thing now. Always on for you lot. Yeah, man, we're back, man. I hope everyone's having a great day anyway. Had a great morning, great afternoon. Yeah, you know I'm here to give you the latest United news. We do this for fun. We do this for living now. I'm with it. But yeah, let's get right into it, man. Freedom fight is moving bananas. Jadon Sancho, oh my days. We can't keep up with this geezer. 1 minute it's Napoli, next minute it's Fenerbahce, now it's Sancho. He's close with Juventus. That's what it's coming out and saying. Jadon Sancho is very, very close to accepting a contract offer made by Juventus sporting director. Man United have confirmed their approval of 25 million offered. The deal can be possibly closed by next week. So is this guy finally going to leave us? Finally going to let us go? Get his freedom, the freedom that he's always wanted. Is he finally going to go and get it? So yeah, that's another link. Marik, he's meant to be a good journalist for Juventus apparently. He's saying the same thing. Juventus are close to signing Jadon Sancho. Negotiations with the player are underway. 5.5 million euros plus bonuses. Negotiations are continuing with Manchester United for 25 million euros. The price of 21 million. I think we'll take anything. I don't even think the 21 million counts for us. We don't care. Just get rid of that 1.2 on the wage books and then we're good. That's what I think that they want. I don't even think they want money from him, really. They'll rather just let him walk out. Juventus are expected to meet with Jadon Sancho's agents to secure a definitive and a clear agreement for the transfer to Turin. This is 3 different sources, you know. All 3 of them are different sources. It seems like they're all Italian as well. And then you've got another source for Sky Sports Italy, and he's saying, Luca, Napoli have now given up on the Jadon Sancho deal because he's close to Juventus, apparently. So it's looking promising, man. It's looking like he wants to go to Juventus. If I was him, I would have went to Napoli with De Bruyne and all of that. McTominay, Lukaku, they just won the league. That's a better project for me, but obviously he's about his money, innit? He's about his salary. So it seems like he's gonna go to Juventus. It looks very close, man. So we'll see what happens. Like United, please, you Marsky, Cheggy, Sancho, and Douglas to United. Yeah. There's a they're talking about a swap deal, isn't it? It's the swap deal for Douglas Luiz. I'll take him all day at United as well. We need a midfielder, but I think they want to get rid of Sancho at any means. But Douglas Luiz's wage ain't gonna be as crazy as Sancho's. That's where the problem is. So they've got to basically agree personal terms first, and then we can talk about swap deals, etc. Because his wage is crazy. So, yeah, Sancho's close to Juventus, man. It looks like he's very close. He's going to get his freedom. So close to getting his freedom. It's crazy. Fresh home. So, yeah, Jadon Sancho is very close to accepting the offer. This is nothing but positive, man. I'm sure every United fan just can't wait for this one to finish because he's never going to play. He's one out of 4, basically. That's not going to play and we want out. Anthony, Rashford, Garnacho, etc. So this is only nothing but positive. But every day we're hearing news about Jadon Sancho and we're not hearing it's done yet. So I don't know. But this is what we had yesterday, remember? We had this. So this is more good news as well because it's all different sources basically saying that Juventus are moving for Jadon Sancho. They're accelerating. He's already said yes to the project. That's his salary. And we spoke about a little swap deal with Sancho and Vlahovic. I don't know how true that was, but look, that's all come out yesterday. Look at the time at the bottom. So that's all come out yesterday. And then today, we've got all of this news. So it looks like it's promising. Do you know what I mean? It's all Juventus now. Before, it was all over the place. It was Napoli. Then it was Fenerbahce. Jose Mourinho spoke to him on the phone. Now it's all Juventus. So it's seeming promising, man. I hope it's true. I hope we get a here we go from someone reliable. I can't vouch for the Italian journalists. I can't tell you who's reliable and who can't out of the Italian journalists. So I can't sit here and say if it's certain or not. But from time they were saying it all yesterday, we had Italian ones coming out yesterday and saying, yeah, Juventus. And then today, what's that? 4 different journalists in Italy. Look at that. That's 4 different journalists. Marco Giordani, Maric 92, Mateus Pog or something, and Luca Machetti. He works for Sky Sports. They've all come out basically and said, Napoli have given up. That's because Juventus are high in the race. Juventus are expected to meet with Jadon Sancho's agents. Juventus are close to signing Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho is very close to accepting the offer. So it's looking promising, man. It's looking very promising. The freedom fighters soon getting his freedom. Sancho has to be 100%. I could just stop from the first 5 sentences and just say, yep. The first 6 words. And I know, yeah, he is the worst. 100%. But yeah, he's done nothing. Literally, he's done nothing. Anthony's gave us moments, scored on his debut against Arsenal, scored his first 3 games. And he's a bit more passionate. You know what I mean? He tries. He ain't got the ability, but he tries. At least Anthony. This geezer, nothing. Scored against Chelsea, a tapping. That's what else? Liverpool. Allow it. He can do all these freedom talk in Italy. Yeah, in Italian. He can go and do his freedom talk in Italian. I would love him to start doing that. But yeah, man, it's seeming promising, man. Like I said, it came out yesterday on the show. The ones that just came in came out yesterday. All about Juventus. It was about Napoli before that. Then it was about Fenerbahce. They were talking about Jose Mourinho. But yesterday it was all about Juventus. It's linked with him. We're trying to do swap deals. We're trying to make something happen. And then today, it's all about Juventus again. So Juventus and Sancho, something is going on. It's saying that they're close. Hopefully, they're very close, as they're saying. But it's saying they're very, very close. 25 million. We've already said that a million times, that 25 million will get Sancho through the door. So it seems like Jadon Sancho is close to Juventus by 4 different journalists, all in Italy. So I hope it's true. Obviously, we'll figure out more a bit later. But for now, that's the main news on Jadon, Malik, Freedom, Mandela. Yeah? And then we got Viktor Gyökeres. Remember, MBUEMO's more or less done. MBUEMO's finished, more or less. Just ironing out the add-ons. That's done. Who's next? That's what we're saying now. Who's next? Who are we getting next? Because we want a striker, innit? And obviously, we got to sell a few more players. As soon as we sell a two or three players, we can go for a striker. And this is the situation about Gyökeres all today. Remember, I do the Man United daily news. I give you lot the news for today and etc. Or last night when I wasn't on. But last night it came out. Viktor Gyökeres has told Man United that he wants to join them this summer. So he's done a big U-turn now. Because he was, I want Arsenal, but he wants to join Man United this summer. This is team talk. I can't vouch for them. I don't know them. But it's been reported on the Man United, one of the Man United aggregate pages. So they could be reliable, they might not be. And then basically the United standards just put what Fabrizio said. And Fabrizio said he never rejected Manchester United. But he told Man United that his priority would be Arsenal. So let's follow the situation. So he hasn't rejected Man United. We don't know what he's going to do. Fabrizio's basically backtracking a bit because Fabrizio came out. Yep, he's basically rejected United. He wants Arsenal. Now it's been a lot of backtracking since then. So, yeah. And then they came out yesterday. I posted it on the show as well. It came out yesterday that Liverpool are apparently in for Gyökeres. I should post it, but Liverpool was apparently in for Gyökeres. And then it's come out today that Liverpool are not in for Gyökeres. Like, that's from TNT Sport. TNT Sport understands that Liverpool have no interest in signing Viktor Gyökeres, despite reports coming out of Portugal. And they've been linked with Ekitike. They're calling him the baby Isaac right now. So they're linked with Ekitike heavy. If they sell Darwin Núñez, and that's looking very reliable because Napoli are speaking with Darwin Núñez as we speak. Fabrizio just retweeted it. I think they're going to go for baby Isaac, Ekitike. And then we've got this from Sami Mokbel, who is reliable. Sami Mokbel is reliable. And he said this, and it's been put on the Arsenal aggregate news. So this is Arsenal's stuff. Because remember, they go for Sesko, we go for Gyökeres. Arsenal's his first choice. So we got to pay attention to the striker from over there. And then Sami Mokbel said this today. If everything went according to plan and Arsenal were to get the striker they wanted, it would be Benjamin Sesko. But things in football often don't go the way you hope in terms of price, personal terms. I genuinely believe up until today, there isn't a favourite. If you were to take a vote from the people that matter inside Arsenal, there will be more universal backing a move for Sesko than for Gyökeres. This is all today. So I don't know, innit? You know me. I just bring you up the news. I don't know what's going on, but Sammy Mokbel saying, from what he's hearing, is Sesko. If you ask any Arsenal fan, they're going to tell you, Arteta wants Sesko. We've been linked with Sesko for 18 months, blah, blah, blah. They've only started being linked with Gyökeres since Berta, their new sporting director, walked through the door. So I don't know. It's a weird one. I can't really trust Team Talk. I don't know who they are. They're not solidified where I can get too happy, but it's been reported that he wants to join Man United now this summer. He's already told us that his priority is Arsenal, but I don't know what's going on there. Is it looking skeptical now? He's trying to put these little things out. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I'm willing to join Man United. And then you got Fabrizio coming out and saying he never rejected Man United. It never happened. It never happened. He never rejected Man United. His priority is Arsenal because of Champions League. And then he reported, remember, that Man United are cool with that. Like, they understand, innit? So it's a weird one. I know a lot of people, a lot of United fans as well, we all feel as if it's a diss. Like, oh my God, he picked Arsenal over us. But mate, we finished 15th. We shouldn't even be attracting players like this to our project anymore. So I don't mind taking Gyökeres in the end. But it's looking like Sesko. That's what Sammy Mokbel's saying. But nobody knows because they've got a new sporting director. He's confusing everyone. Usually when they had Edu, their last sporting director, he will come in and just chase one player the whole window. Just chase that one player. This guy has got two players in. This is how he does his business. He has two players in the same position. And then when it's time, he just presses the button on the one he wants and then leaves the other one to dry. So that's what Berta does. So he's confusing everyone. But all the Arsenal fans think it's going to be Sesko, but they're using Gyökeres' name. But we don't know. We don't know what's happening. All the reports in Portugal are saying that it's going to be Gyökeres. It's a weird one. But Liverpool are not involved. That came out yesterday that Liverpool's involved in the Gyökeres deal. But that's meant to be gas. That's not even true. So, yeah, it's looking kind of mad. Let me post something in there about Gyökeres again. Because, yeah, this is what happened yesterday, right? So that a lot of you can get some understanding about this. So this is what came out yesterday, yeah? Izan Khan, who got posted on an aggregate page for Arsenal, basically said the same thing. He said, listen, Arteta wants a striker before the pre-season. They're going to Singapore and they're going to Hong Kong on July the 19th. Yeah, that's when they start their pre-season. Both Sesko and Gyökeres have been strongly linked, but it's understood Sesko is the priority. That's an Arsenal page. So that Izan Khan's got to be somehow reliable to them where they can aggregate his news. And then it was just talking about Sporting, Arsenal's going to make a bid. And then this geezer said that Liverpool's in the race. And then obviously, like I'm just talking to you about it now, it's just come out just now. Gyökeres has said he wants to join Man United this summer, despite interest from elsewhere. I don't know how true that is. I can't vouch for Team Talk. I don't know them. Fabrizio's letting it know again. Look at the time on this, the bottom. He's saying this at 7 in the morning. They're putting it out there today. He never rejected Man United, but he told Man United that his priority would be Arsenal. So it's just, what's going on here? There's something in the air. I don't know. But, and then TNT Sport, the channel, whatever, they've come out and said Liverpool have no interest in signing Viktor Gyökeres, despite reports coming from Portugal. And then Sammy Mokbel's come out today and basically said this on AFC stuff. That's another aggregate page for Arsenal. How we've got United Stand, United Exclusive, that's aggregate pages for Man United. They've got AFC stuff. And they've basically just got what Sammy Mokbel said. And he's saying Sesko is more universal backed. So he thinks they want Sesko. So I don't know. It looks mad. But we know we're second in command. It's all up to Arsenal. If they go for Sesko, who Arteta wants, Gyökeres is there for us. If they don't go for Sesko and they go for Gyökeres, we're in trouble. Simple as that. I don't know if we'll even get a strike. We might just try to do this Xerxes, Cunha and MBUEMO, flip them around because they can all play up front. Maybe. You lot tell me who you lot think. What will happen after that? Walter Maid would be a very good sign. I've heard the name, I've heard the name, but I don't know who he is, I've heard the name. Is he German? Is he German, this geezer? I've heard the name, but I don't know who he is. I can't tell you nothing about him. Do you think Cunha is waiting for Rashford to leave? Then yeah. Report come out about that before. A report come out about that about a week ago, that Cunha is taking the number 10 because Rashford is leaving. So that's why I'm saying it's going to be kind of awkward if Rashford comes to pre-season and Cunha's there wearing his top. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a bit awkward, isn't it? But Rashford's leaving and Cunha's going to take the number 10 apparently. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Victor's agent is dodgy. Same agent as Frankie de Jong. Yeah, I heard. And he's been doing some mad stuff. Remember, he put it out there. Oh, he wants Arsenal. He done all of that. And then now they're backtracking. Oh, no, I ain't rejecting Man United. But you've just put yourself in this mess where half of the fan base don't want you no more. Do you get it? You've got so much man arguing with themselves, saying, I don't want you. I wouldn't take him. Why are we taking him for? Rare. It's bananas. Like, it's gone mad now. So much man are doing it. But like I say to man all the time, I say that we're only upset about this Gyökeres thing because it's Arsenal, innit? It's like we banter them, etc. We got proper beef for them. But you got to remember, Lenny Euro wanted Real Madrid. He made that clear, and we still got that one over the line. But no one cared that he wanted Real Madrid. No one ever spoke about it again. Xerxes was going to AC Milan. It was more or less sealed, more or less done. And then we got Xerxes through the line. No one cared. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's my point, man. I'm trying to say, like, I get it, but bro, we finished 15th. The fact that we're even getting Cunha and MBUEMO, and we're looking at someone like Gyökeres, this geezer scored the most goals in the world last season. It is crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? And Tottenham Hotspur, that just beat us in the Europa final, they can't even buy a player. It's coming out, they ain't got no money apparently. This is madness. So they just beat us in the Europa final, and they ain't even bought no one, and they can't buy no one. But we're sitting here and still trying to make things happen. And we're looking at the geezer that scored the most goals. Come on, man, I'll take him, bro. And the first game of the season, and he scores, and he's going like that. The Old Trafford is going like that. You lot are not going to be happy. People are going to be happy, man. No one ain't going to care about this. No one ain't going to care about this, yeah? If he scores against Arsenal in the first game of the season and wins us that game, no one ain't going to care that he wanted them first. Do you understand? It is what it is, isn't it? Is Sancho a real deal? Sancho, this is what's going on with Sancho. Sancho is very close to joining Juventus. It's come out from 4 different journalists in Italy. Very close. This came out yesterday, obviously, about Sancho. This was all yesterday's news. Sancho has said yes already, blah, blah, blah. They're now looking for an agreement with Manchester United. Man United are looking at, there's a swap deal in the ranks with Vlahovic, but that's a myth. That's not going to happen. So that all came out yesterday. And then today, literally, you can see the times at the bottom, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, blah, blah, blah. Juventus is very close to accepting the contract offer by Sancho is very close, sorry. Man United have confirmed their approval of the 25 million offered. So that looks close. You got Marique 92 saying the same thing, more or less. Juventus are close to signing the player, 25 million. Napoli have given up because apparently they know that Sancho is more or less leaning towards Juventus. So Napoli's given up. That's from Sky Sports Italy. This Matthias Pog, whatever, I don't know who that is. Juventus are expected to meet with Jadon Sancho's agent, so he might be behind, or I don't know. But all these reports are today about Sancho very close to Man United. So I hope it's true. I hope we give him his freedom, the freedom that he's been wanting, and he can go and deal with it over there. Do you know what I'm saying? But you know me, I just plug you lot in. I keep you lot in the loop of what's going on. This is what's going on with Sancho today. This is everything that's come out about him. Napoli don't want nothing to do with it no more. They've already had their 2 targets anyway. They had that Ndoye from Bologna, and they had Noah Lang. Noah Lang, they inquired about him the other day, Fabrizio said. So they've already been moving on anyway because his wage is too crazy. He wants too much money. But they're saying fuck it, we're gonna pay him. So it's looking very, very promising with the freedom fighter. We're about to give him the freedom that he needs and wants. Perfect. So yeah, 25 million. You know, we've all known that we want 25 million. They just need to get literally agree wages with him, and then it's done. That's it. So that's the situation with the freedom fighter. Afternoon match. Afternoon, Cavani. My guy, what's good? Hip hip hooray. We are free. Sancho's gone. He's not gone yet. You get it? He's not gone yet, Jomo. But it's looking very promising. Do you understand? I need to get it from, remember, with the English journalists, I can tell you when someone's reliable and they've said it's done or whatever. I can't tell you that with the Italian ones. I don't know what they're saying. Do you understand? I don't know who's reliable, who's not. This is all Juventus journalists. Some of them might be gas, some of them might be true, but sometimes you just got to put them all together, innit? There's 4 articles here from 4 different journalists, all today saying that it's close. And there was articles yesterday basically saying that it's close. He said yes. And this is from other journalists. Look, JuventusF.com, La Stampa, Tutto, Juventus, like different ones. And then you got another 4 here saying different stuff. So He might be close. He might not. It seems like it's close. Hopefully it is close. Hopefully he just signs the dotted lines and then we could just see the back of him. And then Sancho's gone. Cunha is taking the number 10, whether Rashford leaves or not. Straight. But I think he definitely is taking it. Like and subscribe. Man United love, man. Every time he comes in the chat, you always remind me to tell everyone. I appreciate that. Like and subscribe, man. Come on, man. If you're here new, we do this every day, man. Plugging you lot with all the Man United news. So make sure you stick about, man. Like, subscribe, the whole jazz. Do you think Amarin does a sporting raid or you think he just sticks with the players in the Prem? Nah, man. We're not doing that no more where we're just going for the players, going for the managers' players like we've done with Ten Hag. They're going for players that they can see that is part of this project. Even if Amarin was to leave, all these players can still play in the 4, they can play in the 3, whatever. So we're not going for a man like what Ten Hag done. That was crazy. Højlund, Onana, Anthony. Who else did he get? Ten Hag, Casemiro. Bro, we're trying to get rid of all 4 of them. Every player that Ten Hag got, we're trying to get rid of now. Mason Mount's got 1 more season in him. This is do or die for Mason Mount this season. If he doesn't, he gets injured every minute and all of that, the sympathy's done. Everyone's going to say this is long. We can't do it no more. Because remember, MBUEMO is going AFCON in December. So Mason Mount, you're going to have your little month to shine. You understand? There's no pressure on you now. You can chill on the bench. But when he goes AFCON for that month, Mason Mount, MBUEMO, Mazraoui, Ahmad, who else is going? Onana. All 4 of them are leaving. That's why we definitely need a different keeper because Bayern there, pony, super trash. Dalot can slot in for Ahmad. That's not too bad. And MBUEMO, remember, he's going to have Mason Mount or Mainu. That's the 10s. Or he might put Bruno up and see who knows what Ahmad's going to do. But you get what I'm saying. So someone like Mount, this is your last season. That's what I'm just saying. All of Eric Ten Hag signings, isn't it? Like I said, Anthony, Højlund, Casemiro, Onana, all 4 of them, we want to get rid of them. So I can't see us going for all of the managers' players. It's just like this is our project. We're going to get certain profiles in, and then we're going to go for them players. They're seeing it as long term. So even if Amarin was to go, God forbid, we could still carry on with someone else can come in and play 4 at the back or whatever, and it don't really change much. Do you know what I'm saying? We're not playing. No one ain't buying no one specifically like that. So yeah, Mason Mount. That's the last one out of like Ten Hag's players that's not got that we don't want to go this season. I think this is his last season to prove himself, like to show that he can be part of the squad. Because Amarin does like him as well. Midfield is a priority after striker signing. Yeah, I'm going to show you that in a minute. Don't worry, I got all the news for today, bro. All the news I've got them for today. Remember that. So we're going to get to all the midfield and all of that. I'm just showing you that this is the main news. Is the freedom fighter is very close to getting freedom. Yeah, that's the main news of the day. So we're going to get there. Don't worry. Either spend big on a CM and bring in an ST on loan like Osimhen if he's interested. Osimhen wants mad wages, man. He's killing it. No one's been linked to him properly. No one has been proper linked with Osimhen because of his wages. They're mad. He's on a different thing, what he wants. And this geezer turning down Saudi. If you're turning down Saudi, what do you want a week? $1 million or something? Like, I don't know, bruv. I don't know if anyone's going to pay him, but no one has been linked with him. So I don't know what's going to happen, bro. Cool. Vlahovic on loan. Vlahovic scored 10 goals last season, bro. We can't deal with guys like this, man. This geezer scored 10 goals in the Italian league. Do you know how slow that league is? There's 38-year-old defenders. He scored 10 goals, and you want to bring him to the I can't deal with Vlahovic, man. His name was ringing about 3-4 years ago. That's when we should have bought him in. He was hot property then. Since then, who's been badding up the Italian league? I've been hearing about Osimhen, Kvaratskhelia, McTominay, all of these other guys, bruv. You're not hearing about Vlahovic. He's gone missing in a couple of years. And the main killer, he's on 300K. No one ain't paying him 300K. That's why we're in the position we're in now with Sancho and Rashford. We can't let them go. No one's going to pay their wages. We might have to let Rashford go on loan and pay half of his wages. Sancho, we're trying to push him out, save that 1.2 million a month, and then go and get someone else. But it's the wages. So they're not going to go and get a striker now, put him on 300K, and this guy's not even proven anymore. He's not banging in goals left, right, and centre. At least Gyökeres, if you've done that, this guy scored the most goals in the world. Cool, we hear it. But you go and get Vlahovic and it goes bad, bruv, everyone's going to go mad. And say, what's going on here? This is another Højlund. Højlund's brother. Hi. Yes, Bobo. Colwell, what is your minimum expectation this season in ranking? We got to wait till the transfer window closes because I'm happy with MBUEMO and Cunha. That's definitely dope, and it seems like goals, yeah? But let me tell you something. Even if we get a striker, we've still got Onana in goal. He could throw the ball in the back of the net any day, anytime. You know what I'm saying? This is the problem with someone like Onana. You could be having the best game of the season, easy. We're 3-0 up, and this guy just does mad stuff. He gets everyone scared. The defender scared. People fans in the pitch get scared when the ball's going next to him. People at home are getting scared. When they're watching it on TV, everyone is scared, bro. He terrifies everyone. The defenders clear balls when it's coming in the box and you don't need to clear it. They'll clear it. Everyone's scared of Onana. So I feel like he has to go. If we can replace Onana or Bayinda, even if we replace Bayinda and we know that keeper can get some minutes, then I think, all right, cool. Maybe then. But I've got some keepers. I've got some goalkeeper selections as well. That's came out. I'm going to show you that in a minute. So don't worry about that. But yeah, I think Onana, maybe we need a midfielder, Onana, gone, and a striker. We can get a striker. Even if we get a striker and we get rid of Onana, I'm all right. We should definitely be top 6. Definitely. I'm not talking about win the league and all that mad stuff. No way. But we should definitely be top 6. But if we get a midfielder as well, nice. You know what I'm saying? What do you reckon? What about you, Colwell? What do you reckon? Juventus dealt with Pogba, so Sancho will be easy. Yeah, exactly. But remember, Juventus are giving mad wages. They gave my man, Vlahovic, 300k. Now they're trying to get rid of him to get rid of the wages. But you got Sancho coming in, and he's on 300k. It's mad. I don't know what's going to happen, bro. It's a mad one. I love the channel, mate. What's our next signing going to be? Best be CM, GK, or ST? Joe, I just said the same thing, brother. You must have heard it. I just said it. You got to be a striker, midfielder, and goalkeeper. So you're on the wavelength. You understand what's going on. Do you understand? I've seen little things about wing back as well, and that's in here. And I'm going to show you, lot. Don't worry, but I'm on the same wave as you, bro. You have to get a CM because he's going to play Bruno every game. Someone needs to be next to him that's robust on this thing that's going to put in work. It don't seem like he's a favour of Ugarte anymore. He didn't play him in the final. He didn't play him against Aston Villa. So we need someone else that maybe they're a bit more on it, but they're better going forward probably. Do you know what I'm saying? I would like someone like Onana from Aston Villa. Stern, he can score headers, he can defend them, and he's a bit good with the ball. That's what I would want, but anyone would do type of thing. You understand? Even Rasmus scored 9 in Italy. This is what I'm saying. You score 10 goals in Italy, you can't be coming to the Prem and then we're sitting there and having, yeah, we need you to go and score. Nah, bruv. Vlahovic can't come. That's a myth. And they're not even talking about it today. Remember, what we're talking about right now is this from yesterday. Yeah? Juventus, apparently Sancho said yes, but they were talking about a swap deal with Vlahovic and Sancho. This was yesterday. Today, this is what's come out about Sancho, that he's very close to joining Man United. 25 million has been discussed, blah, blah, blah. It's come out from 4 different journalists that this guy is close. Napoli are not even in the race no more. They've just dropped it out. They said, yeah, this guy wants Juventus, forget about it. So, obviously, they're not talking about no swap deal no more. So, Vlahovic, we've already said, yo, we don't want that to do that, yeah? Forget that one there. So, that swap deal is out of the works. Forget about that. We just want our money. Give us the money. Get rid of the 1.2 million we're paying a month for him. 1.2 million a month, and then we're easy. That's what's going on here. Like I said, if they can let him go for free, I think they'll let him go for free. It's the wages. It's not the money. It's the wages that's killing us. 1.2 million a month. Remember, these guys are cutting people's wage left, right, and centre. People that are working for Man United, been there for 10, 15 years. They're cutting them. And this guy's on 1.2 a month, and we don't even play him. We're not going to use him. He doesn't fit the system. He's out here commenting freedom. Like, it's not going to work, man. Let's be real. And Rasmus scored 9 in Italy, and you got Vlahovic with 10. Don't bring that guy near us, please. We'll get the same thing. For those that missed it, it's the Gyokeres news as well. Apparently, he's told Man United that he wants to join them this summer. So he's trying to do a big U-turn. Obviously, it was coming out. He's fully rejected us. He just wanted Arsenal. It's being said today, like even from Fabrizio, he never rejected Man United, but he told Man United that his priority is Arsenal because of Champions League. And then it got reported after that basically that the Man United said, yeah, that's cool. Like, we hear that and we respect it. As in, like, we're still waiting to see what happens, but we understand Arsenal's his main, that's the main team that he wants. there was rumours about Liverpool involved. I'll show you now. This was yesterday. It said that Liverpool have made, look at the last article. It says Liverpool made contact with Viktor Gyökeres. That was yesterday at 12 o'clock. You can see the date at the bottom. And then obviously today it's saying Liverpool have not made contact. No contact at all, even though the spites are coming from Portugal, etc. And then Sammy Mockbell, who is very, very reliable. I'll tell you that for free. And this has been quoted on an Arsenal fan page. So they aggregate their news, stuff that's relevant for them. The same way we got United Stand, they've got AFCV staff, etc. And they basically just said, if everything goes to plan, Benjamin Sesko would be an Arsenal player. That's who they want. So that's what he's saying. He's saying anything can happen in transfers, but universal, if we're going to back someone that's going to be out of them two, it's going to be Sesko or Gyökeres, it will be Sesko. So he's telling us, and he's a very good, reliable journalist, and he's saying, listen, it's going to be like, I think it will be Sesko. And if you ask people in the Arsenal, like these Arsenal sources, they will say it's going to be Sesko. But this is what he's saying. We don't know if it's true. And then obviously yesterday, that same AFC stuff, which is their aggregate page, Arsenal fan, whatever, basically said the same thing. They said the guy, Mikel Arteta, is going on pre-season, Hong Kong, Singapore, they're going about July the 19th. Sesko and Gyökeres are both linked, but it's understood that Sesko is the priority. So this is Izan Khan, someone that is good for Arsenal news or something. And then you've got Sammy Mockbell, who is very reliable, both saying it should be Sesko. Do you understand? So that's the only reason I keep reporting about this guy, because we know we're very linked with him. It's either him or Ekitike. Liverpool are very, very linked to Ekitike. I think they're going to get him. They won the league last year with Luis Diaz as a false nine. So if they go and get him as well, it's long. And all the signings they've already made. That's crazy. But yeah, so that's the situation with Gyökeres. A lot of people saying they won't take him. We're second choice, blah, blah, blah. I will take him still. I can't have Højlund up front for Man United no more. I can't see it. And I can't see no more project strikers. All these 21-year-olds, they've scored 13 goals in the German league or Italian league. I can't do it. Just bring me someone that's proven, that scored a lot of goals. Bring them to United and let's do this thing. That's it. I'll take Mateta, Osimhen. Any of the victors will be perfect. Osimhen's number one, but his wages are crazy and we're not in the Champions League. So I don't know if he's going to prioritize us. So it's a weird one. Højlund to Atlanta on loan and get Retegu. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, he's cold. But I don't think he's the profile striker we're looking at, to be honest, you know. I don't think that's the profile striker. We want someone that's a bully, a proper nine. Look at Delap, Mateta, Gyökeres, Osimhen. They're all bullies. They're all in the box. They're going to, do you know what I'm saying? They score goals in the box. That's why I think Ekitike, I don't think we're really in for him like that. It doesn't really make sense. Emi Martinez, another Nana. I am going to show you in a minute. Listen, all of you that want Emi Martinez, stick around. I'm going to show you lot in a minute something about Martinez. Don't worry. We got the goalkeeper. We were linked with a few goalkeepers as well. So I'm going to show you that in a second. I'm going to go through a few of these comments. Magnum will be cheap and better than Onana. 100%. I don't know why we're not in for him, you know. But remember, I think it's just because, see Onana right now, he's got no suitors. No one wants him. So until Onana goes, we can't go for no one. Or we can't pull it out that we want someone. The only one that is going mad for is Emi Martinez. And it's been said that his agent is driving that one. His agent is just pushing to join Man United. He's twerking, basically. So I don't know how true that is. Apparently, we don't mind. That we made contact to see if but we don't really care like that because Onana's not gone. And they're talking about 40 million as well. That's crazy. Hidden, what's good, bro? Can Mitoma play a striker? Nah, Mitoma can't play a striker. And he's a winger. We don't play with wingers no more. This is the problem. I see people saying about Malik Fofana as well. Let's go get him from Lyon. Because for those that don't know, Lyon's been relegated to League 2. So, but he's another winger, isn't he? I don't know, man. This is what I'm saying. I would like him to come. They could probably play him as a wing back or something, but he's a winger. And Mitoma is expensive, you know. Who put a bid in for him? Was it Saudi or something? And they said no. It's like 80 million or something. So he'll be mad expensive anyway. Amadou Onana. That's what I'm saying, bro. He should be our thing, our CM. He can cover ground and he's good aerially as well. And he's a dual winner. That's what we need. Not a lot of man can header in our team. I say this all the time, man. For me, Jonzo, striker and goalkeeper, non-negotiables. would rather a top keeper and a top striker and go all out next year on midfield. Yeah, that's what I think we're going to do. Probably go for like a Belieber or something next year. 100%. But I feel like the goalkeepers, if someone comes in for Onana, he goes. If no one comes in for him, we don't push him out. Apparently, he's got a big personality in the dressing room. He helps a lot of people. And remember, he's the one that had words with MBUEMO. They're both from Cameroon. He said, yeah, come. It's good over here. He gassed him up a bit. So remember that. That's why I think they're not pushing him out, innit? Like, it's like, all right, if someone comes for you, we're going to tell you go. Like, yo, take it and go. But we're not going to tell you to leave. If they tell him to leave and then no one gets him, he's going to be, you know what I'm saying? He's not going to be happy, is it? And then that's going to be unsettled. And he might unsettle the dressing room. You know how it gets. So this is about the goalkeepers now. We're linked with Diego Costa. We've been linked with him a few times. A lot of people have been saying it. Ruben Amorim likes him. They're both Portuguese, of course, etc. I always say, I thought he was a proper good goalkeeper until I saw him against us in Europa when we played Porto and he threw the ball in the net twice. Rashford had 2 shots that wasn't even that mad and he just threw the ball in the net. So I don't know. But yeah, obviously he plays for Nation League and Portugal will be playing. I don't really watch that too tough, so I don't really watch him a lot. But I know he's good with his feet. That's why a lot of people want him. He's good with his feet. But they're talking about 60 million, which is mad as well. I don't think we'll pay that. But Diego Costa is highly rated at Man United. That's evident. We've been rating him for years, so who knows? Porto want 50 million guarantee plus add-ons, so 60 million, all normal. Ruben Amorim wants him and had talks with the player in January, apparently. So that's 2 different sources talking about Diego Costa. And then we've got this that came out last night from Sports Pete. He's saying basically Man United are eyeing a move for Botafogo goalkeeper John Victor. United have been watching him at the Club World Cup and he's only there for 5.8 million. I don't know what's going on with this geezer. I've never seen him. The Club World Cup is something I have in the background. Man City's playing Juventus today, I think. I'll probably watch that in the background. Like, it's not, I don't take it serious. And then look at this about Emi Martinez. Andre Onana had fewer errors leading to shots 4 than Emi Martinez's 6 in the Premier League last season. He also prevented more goals and had more clean sheets in fewer games. If United invent a new goalkeeper, they have to be a clear upgrade. Emi Martinez has had more errors to goals than Onana. But let me tell you something and why no one knows that and why no one ain't talking about it. Because he doesn't play for Man United. That's why. Because when Onana has an error, it goes everywhere. It gets milked. You know the media. They have to talk about us every day. Literally. So as soon as Onana does something, everyone talks about it for like 2-3 days. Talk Sports, Sky Sports, BBC, everybody. When something happens at Aston Villa or Newcastle or something like that, it goes under the radar. It's all right. It's not that bad. They don't really go on about it. So that's what's going on with Emi Martinez. He's made loads of mistakes. So what we're dealing with Onana, we could be dealing with it with him. Once he comes to United and then the spotlight will be on him and like, wow, what's going on with this guy? But before, this is what we got to do now. We got to see these things before it's even got to us. Because even Onana, when you look at his comps before, obviously there's always failed comps on Twitter and whatnot, but he had loads of mistakes in him. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's the situation with Onana and Emi Martinez. Onana is technically, obviously, I'm not saying he's the better goalkeeper. Of course not. Martinez is probably better than him. But I'm just saying he makes mistakes as well. You want to push out Onana because of all of his mistakes. Martinez is done worse, basically, on paper. More news. It's about midfielders, etc. Basically, we're linked with this Zaire Emery. Obviously, he plays for PSG. PSG have set a very high price and won't budget easy, making any deal challenging for us now, for anyone. So Zaire Emery, I can't see us even going for him anyway, to be honest with you, because we need a robust midfielder. He's calm, innit? I don't know if he's athletic like that. He just seems like a baller, but he's just calm. He doesn't seem like a CM that we need, like on this thing, intensifying, all of that. We're still talking about this Cheshire, even though AC Milan are in active talks. Obviously, Fabrizio came out and said they're in the league, innit? Because they can pay for him now. We can't pay for him now. And he will play there at AC Milan. He'll probably start. He won't start at Man United. So, yeah, we're in active talks. Apparently, we're keen, but nothing serious. And that's that team talk as well. Team talk is the same people that said that Gyökeres has now said that he wants to come with us. Look, team talk. It's the same people. So that same team talk is getting quoted by Rudy Galletti. He's been saying one or two things, and who knows. And then it just basically says, after the Cunha and MBUEMO deal, United are in the market to try and sign a striker, wing-back, midfielder, and goalkeeper. Sales will be an important factor in filling the gaps. So it's been said, striker is the main thing. Fabrizio Romano said it the other day, striker's number one. So as soon as we sign MBUEMO, we need to sell at least one or two players, and then a striker is the first thing that's coming in. And then obviously that's why the Gyökeres links are going mad right now. And then after that, I think we can move down the pecking order. Wing back, midfielder, goalkeeper. I don't think we really need a wing back too tough, but I get it though, innit? Juventus seems like trying to help United with Sancho's situation. Meanwhile, they might seek help with either Vlahovic or Douglas Luiz. I'll take Douglas Luiz though. He was cold for Villa. I don't even know why he went to Juventus. So I would take Douglas Luiz all day. If we could do a swap deal with them two, that's cool. And you put Douglas Luiz on like 150, half of what Sancho was on, that's great business. You know what I'm saying? That's like I said to you, I don't think they even care about the money with Sancho. They just want the wage bill to clean up. That 1.2 a month or whatever it is, a mil, whatever it is, that needs to clean up. It's not about the money. So if they could do a swap deal, get someone with a less wage, yeah, no problem. Come true. I think we'll take Douglas Luiz. He's cold. What do you think about Leo, a striker? Nah. Leo, I find him a bit. He's good, but sometimes he reminds me of Rashford. When I watch him, he just runs into people. Sometimes I see that. Remember, I don't watch the Italian league, so I can't sit here and say I've seen him so much. No, I don't watch him that much. But sometimes I've watched a little one-off game and he'll just run into two players, or he'll beat one, try to beat another one, and I don't see him track back. He barely tracks back from what I've seen anyway. But he seems like a good player, but I don't think he'll be at striker. No way. You want anyone at striker, don't you? What do you think about our chance of getting good? Yeah, see Ramos, he's been offered to us. PSG offered him to us, apparently. Or they've offered him to a few teams. So I think we could get him, but that might be that last minute. You know, when we know Gyökeres is off the table, Osimhen's definitely a myth. All of these links that Ekatike's, all these people that we want, I don't think Ineos will force it. See what the last regime will do, just force it, like go for anyone. I don't think we'll do that. I think we'll go for our targets. If Gyökeres is still a myth by then, Ekatike's acting up or whatever, or Liverpool's got him, and there's no one else to go out there and get, they'll say, all right, you know what? Let's get someone alone and just pay the wage and then boom. I don't think they'll go out there and just spend it on anyone. I know we link with him, but I would love to see Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey's all right, but they don't really rate him at Villa. What's happened to him at Villa? They don't really play him. Remember, they got Rashford and Sancho in there and Marlon, and who else do they get over there? They don't really play him that much, man. And he does, even if he does play, he doesn't do loads anymore. I remember like 2 seasons ago, he was doing loads. I remember he scored for Arsenal, celebrating. Scored against Arsenal, sorry. I was celebrating that goal, and then Watkins scored when they beat them 2-0 at the Emirates. But yeah, like you don't really see too much of him no more. Do you know what I mean? His hype kind of died down a bit. A year and a half ago, 2 years ago, he was doing bits at Villa. Now it's like, I don't know if Emery, do they rate him over there? Emery don't really play him that much, and he's always off the bench, and he'll get like the last 10 minutes, last 5 minutes. It's not like, do you know what I'm saying? Martinez definitely adds strong character in the dressing room, but would need to be value for money signing, like 25 million or so, and chuck in a 15 million non-realistic add-ons. 40 million for Martinez is crazy, bro. Aswin, I don't know what you've gone mad with that one. 40 million is crazy, even with add-ons and all of that. It should be like 20 million max. Do you understand? Obviously, a keeper's lifespan in football is a bit more longer, innit? So I get it, but we bought Van der Sar and he was about his age, 33 or 32, whatever. So I hear it, but you can't be paying 40 million for him, man. We can go and get someone cold. Chevalier from Lille. Go and get someone like him, man. He's on it, and he's young as well. We can give him time. He's way better than him as well. 60 mil for Costa. You mad? Exactly. Let me go back to the article that he's talking about. Diego Costa. Porto want 50 million guaranteed plus add-ons. And I've seen it reported at apparently 60 million euros. So 60 million euros is probably 50 million or something. But still, that's crazy, man. And that's what I'm trying to say. From what I've seen, he's rated because of the way he plays with his feet. Yeah, he makes some good saves and he saved a few penalties. But I don't know, man. I don't know about him. Like I said, I watched one game where I watched him properly, and that was us against them in the Europa League, and he threw the ball in the net twice. The same thing that we get onto Onana, he done it 2 times. Anyone that didn't watch that game, go and watch it. Porto versus Man United in the Europa League, it finished 3-3. He had, oh my days. I don't want to say the word, but just go and watch it. That was awful. From that game, I've been scarred. Like, every time I see his face, I just say, yeah, he's Onana. Portuguese Onana. John Victor comes in if Bayern leaves. Okay. Is he good, though? Is he any good, this John Victor guy? 29-year-old from Botafogo. Because I ain't been watching the Club World Cup like that. Like I said, I just watch certain teams. Is he any good? Talk to me. Was he Brazilian as well? Club World Brazil flag next to him. Is he Brazilian? Facts. Some same shit. Come on, bro. We need to get a keeper from Lyon. They got relegated. I don't know if that keeper's all that, man. The Lille one. Have you seen the Lille one? Chevalier. Different. Chevalier is cold. That's who we need. And listen to this. If we go and spend 40 million on Martinez, they're linked to go and spend that money on Chevalier. And he's 40 million. He's young. He's cold. PSG wanted him, but I think Donnarumma's staying now. So they're not going for him no more. United needs to go like Real Madrid, talk with players for at least 2 years of their contract, convinced to move. Bro, we ain't got time for that right now, bro. Real Madrid are just getting off aura. They just go up to a player, we're Real Madrid, just come, leave for free. They can do that. We ain't got that aura no more, bro, where we could convince someone to do all of that. We're going for people now to change our situation where we're respected and rated. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why we're patterning up. And we're just going for prime. We was doing this young boy thing, remember? Let's just get gems in for cheap. No, they've just said, listen, forget all that. Let's get some Premier League proven players that are ready now, right now, so we can change our situation. Do you understand? So yeah, man, I don't think they can do that still. I don't think we got the aura like that right now. Still, we've lost our juice a little bit. Even my man, Gyokeres, coming out and saying that would have never happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, Arsenal. What? We ain't getting midfielders, honestly. We barely getting 4 or 5 players. You reckon those 4 to 5 players will be on another level? You don't think we're barely getting 4 or 5 players? We have to sell though, innit? If we sell, I reckon we'll get players. And we've started off well anyway. First 2 players, Mbeuemo and Cunha. You've opened up your transfer window with Mbeuemo and Cunha. And you've got Arsenal that's opened it up with who? Norgard and Kepa. Come on, man. Safe. Odegaard's cousin, Norgard. Milinkovic-Savic is better addition than Bayern. Also, he's good. And he's 6'8" as well, isn't it? He's meant to be a beast. But this is what I'm saying. We need these guys to go before we can even talk about all of this. It's mad. We need these people to move, man. Let me get into the next news and I'll go back to these comments. I've spoke about this already, basically. Yep, striker, wing back, midfielder, and goalkeepers next up. And then bam, obviously Mbeuemo, I already told you that yesterday. It's done, bro. Like, the agreement's been said by Sully. And Ben Jacobs said that we're waiting for a medical. Basically, he's waiting to just hear, yo, you can go for your medical now. But it's more or less done. Rich Frey came out today and basically said Man United have reached a basic agreement to sign Mbeuemo from Brentford. It's understood United are happy to pay a 60 million base fee with add-ons to set the total package to 65 million. So Rich Frey's saying it today now, that the agreement, I've said it from yesterday. Sully came out and said it's done. It means it's done. Simple as that. Obviously, and when what's his name? Fabrizio, he's waiting for it to proper get ironed out, where the add-ons are all paid, etc. And then he's going to come out and say, here we go. So Man United are now confident to get the Mbeuemo deal done after progress. And Mbeumo is pushing for his dream move to Man United. Said this on Instagram. So that's the situation with Mbeuemo. This is it from yesterday when Sully came out and said they've reached an agreement already from 1 o'clock yesterday. I was telling you, like, it's done already. Oh, shit. Oh, my gosh. Oh. What is going on? Freedom fighter doesn't want freedom. Oh, my gosh. The freedom fighter doesn't want freedom. The freedom fighter doesn't want freedom. The freedom fighter doesn't want freedom. Juventus and Napoli cannot reach an agreement on Sancho's wages. Both clubs have no problem paying 25 million to Man United, but wages are a problem. United want a full sell, but interested clubs want a loan, so part of his salary is covered. Oh my days, man. This geezer don't want no freedom. I thought he wanted freedom. He's not dropping his wage, man. He's not dropping his wage. He's not going. He ain't dropping his wage for no one. Look, this came out all today. Look, it's been all of this. Juventus is very close to signing Sancho. Juventus is close. They've offered the 25 million. 4 different journalists. Napoli's dropped out the race. Blah, blah, blah. And then Fabrizio Romano has came out and said they cannot reach an agreement with Sancho on wages. So he is saying, I'm not dropping my wage. And yeah, now they're talking about loans. How can we loan him if his contract runs out next year? His contract runs out next year, so we can't loan him. It's crazy. Mad. I'd rather have a striker than a keeper, bro. 100%. 100%. I'd rather score more goals. If he has a one mistake, then no problem. But at least we score some goals and win the game. Do you understand? And there was a lot of games last season that we didn't. I don't think we'll get 2 strikers, man. I don't think we will. We're keeping Xerxes in it. So if we get rid of Højlund, we'll just get a striker. Obi's there as well as a backup. Sorry, would add value for money signing in the list. Yeah, but I think he wants to play now, innit? He knows if he comes Man United, he won't be able to play right now. You know them ones. You have to wait. And AC's offering him money now. Remember, we can't go for midfielder right now. We got to sell. They're ready to buy him right now. Offer him, change his whole salary. Imagine you're on like 5K. He pays for Club Brugge. Imagine he's on like 6K a week or something. And they're telling him, yo, we're going to give you 25K a week next week. And then we're sitting there saying, wait to the end of the August when we've sold a few players. Come on. He's going to go, innit? He's going to say, yeah, I could go there, start right now, prove myself. Man United is mad. Hi, my friends, but my opinion is, Wayne, what you saying? What's your opinion, bro? Rio for the 6 role. He's good. Who's Rio? Who's Rio for the 6 role? Who's that? Rio for the 6 role. Who's Rio? Someone called Rio on our team. Who's Rio, Wayne? Our midfield and defense is good though for next season. I don't know, man. I think we need someone next to Bruno that's robust. Someone next to Bruno that's just going to put all the fires out and he can pass as well and he's techie. You know what I mean? Ugarte for the big games can do that, but the little games, I don't think he can do that. And I don't think we're going to play Casemiro anymore because he's trying to implement his style now where we got to press and all of that. Our midfield and defense is good. Plus, we're getting Diego Leon coming in. That guy's a beast. I think they're going to put him on loan, though. Or they're going to keep him in the under-18s. It's been reported that we're going to let him adjust, isn't it? He's just come from a different country. Just like Sekou Kone. He came in, adjust for a year with the under-18s. And I think we're about to put him on loan. So, get him a bit used to it type of thing. I don't think he's going to come straight in. No way. Good afternoon. Please, what's going on, Arua? Arua? I probably said your name wrong still. Apologize. Good afternoon. Please, sir. We don't need players like Gyökeres. We need players that are willing to play for the batch. He's already played for Ruben, you know, so he knows the system more than anyone. And I think that's who we want. Ruben obviously wants him. And I think obviously the regime has obviously seen what strikers are out there. And he fits the bill. He scored 63 goals, the most in 100 goals in 2 seasons. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, who do you want? Who do you want? Tell me who you want. Who you think we should get then? And I'll tell you if they're available or if it's likely. I would like United to scout Gyokeres Restes. I've seen this name, you know. Where did they play though? Is he like a right back or something? Rested. I've seen this name. I might have seen it on FIFA or something. Douglas Luiz only had 19 appearances, injured most of the time. 0 goals and assists. He's more of a CDM though, isn't it? He's like a CM, isn't it? Boy, this is what I'm saying. Obviously, he made his moves to go Juventus, and yeah, it didn't work out for him. But that happens sometimes. Sometimes a player will go. That's why we've got any hope of selling anyone, because all these teams are looking at it like he's gone to Man United. it's toxic over there. But when he comes to our environment, he'll be better. So that's how you got to look at it with certain players. That's what we're probably going to look at it as. If we are going to do a swap deal, this Juventus went for him, bring him back to the Prem. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Rio 4-6, safe. Worldwide popularity and being the better league. Premier League's on top, 100%. $1,000,000%. Premier League's at the top. It's the best league. It's too fast. I can't believe the Sancho thing, for you lot, I can't believe this. I can't believe this, bruv. 40 million, are you mad? How much do you think he's worth? 15 million max. Hey, listen. Chevalier is the one. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. So someone said pay the 40 mil for Martinez. Pay the 40 mil for Chevalier. He's meant to be 40 mil. So pay that money for him. And you've got him for a decade. And he's meant to be proper keeper. PSG want him. But Donnarumma, I think he's going to renew his contract. I wouldn't pay 10 million for Emmy. He's never the answer. I hear you still. See, a lot of people are coming out now and saying Emmy's a myth. We're saying we deserve better. I say we get a cheap keeper. I wouldn't take Ramons. Who's Ramons? Ramons for me. And also, if we did buy him, I think he'll be a panic buy, just my opinion. Are you talking about Ramos? Gonzalo, is it Gonzalo Ramos? Is that his name? Yeah, the PSG one. I think it'll be a loan. We wouldn't buy him. I don't think we'll buy him. I think we're only going to buy the person that we want, which is going to be either Gyokeres or Ekitike. Hopefully Osimhen's in that conversation, but no one in England is linked to Osimhen because of his wages. Not one team is linked to him. So I think if we can't get none of them, then yeah, I think we're just going to get someone on loan, maybe, so that we can have that person, have Xerxes as a different dilemma, plan B, and then go like that. Make sure you like hitting the subscribe button as well and liking up the thing, man. Come on, man. We're doing this for you like every day when I'm here, man. Giving you like all the latest news. I'm going to summarize it in a minute. There's a few new people in the chat. Lil, too true. Yeah, man. Lil, my man, 30, bro. Chevalier. Chelsea are interested. Nah, man. They're playing their games. They want to buy someone cheap. And then they'll go for someone. They wait for Magnan. They try to underbuy him. And then after, they'll sit there and say, we're cool with our 4 keepers. Right, come on, man. I can't see them paying that money for Chevalier. And they got like 4 keepers. We've got to take over Premier League first and foremost. XD, yeah, 100%, man. 100%. If we sell, true. Yeah, we got to sell. As soon as we sell, straight away. But yeah, bruv, man. Let me summarize what's going on. I'll come back on these comments. Don't worry. Basically, Jadon Sancho, it's come out today. This is all today, yeah? This guy's very close to Juventus. Very, very close. Look at this. 4 different journalists, all Italian, have come out and said this geezer is so close to Juventus. I've started this stream. This guy's close. I'm so happy, etc. So Juventus is very close to accepting Jadon Sancho, blah, blah, blah. Man United, 25 million's been offered. Muric said the same thing. Juventus are close to signing Jadon Sancho. The Sky Sports of Italy's come out and said Napoli have now given up because Sancho's going Juventus, basically. This other geezer's come out and said Juventus are expected to meet with Jadon Sancho's agents to secure a clear agreement, basically. So I'm thinking, yeah, it's lit. And then Fabrizio Romano has just come out and shattered all of us right now. Literally. Bam. Juventus and Napoli cannot reach an agreement on Sancho's wages. Both clubs have no problem paying 25 million to Man United, but the wages are a problem. This geezer does not want to drop his wage. United want a full sell, but interested clubs want a loan, so part of his salary is covered. If we loan him, he leaves for free next year. He's leaving for free anyway. So we can't loan him. We have to sell him. If we want to get a little bit of money for him, it's now or never. Because next year, if we loan him for a year, he's walking out free. And then next year, he gets a big signing on fee. So he gets more money for signing on himself as a free agent. So, yeah, man, that's a mad one. And that's just annoyed me, man. Because I thought this guy is finally gone. He's finally got his freedom. But he seems like he don't want his freedom. He don't want to free his wage. So, boom. And then there's Gyökeres. This is the news about Gyökeres. It came out last night that he's told Man United that he wants to join them this summer now. Apparently, he's checked that. I don't know. Obviously, it's always been that he wanted Arsenal first. Then there was rumours that he's fully rejected Man United. He don't want to go there. Then it's coming out that he's never rejected us, which Fabrizio has said today. He never rejected Manchester United, but he told Man United that his priority would be Arsenal. So let's follow that situation. So it's like, why is he saying let's follow that? You know what I mean? Like, is there something going on? And it came out yesterday that basically Liverpool were interested in Gyökeres as well. This is the article here, the last one on the right. Liverpool make contact over Viktor Gyökeres signing. And that's from a Merseyside or something. Journalists. And then TNT's basically come out and said, that's not true. Yeah, they're not trying to sign him. And it's always been linked that Liverpool want Ekitike anyway. And then Sammy Mokbel, he works for the BBC, but he's very reliable, Sammy Mokbel. And this is from AFC stuff. So this is the Arsenal fan page. See how we got the United stand and we got United exclusives? That's Man United's page. Arsenal fans have got this page and they got a few other ones. And they basically put what Sammy Mokbel said. And he's basically saying, if everything went according to plan, Arsenal got the striker that they wanted, it will be Benjamin Sesko. I genuinely believe up until today, there isn't a clear favourite. But if you was to take a vote from the people that matter inside Arsenal, there will be more universal backing for a move for Sesko than for Gyökeres. That's what Sammy Mokbel has said today. Yesterday, the same AFC stuff basically quoted someone else. And basically, I'll just go to they're going on pre-season soon on July the 19th. They're going to Singapore and they're going to Hong Kong. Mikel Arteta wants a striker then. He wants a striker by that pre-season. But look at the last line of that. But it's understood that Sesko is the priority. So this is two different sources on the Arsenal page, both saying Sesko is the priority. And then obviously it's coming out that he wants to join us. And Fabrizio is saying that he's never rejected us. It didn't happen like that. But he's the one that leaked it and said something like that. So he's kind of backtracking. So it's a weird one. So yeah, that's what's going on with Gyökeres. That's the update till now. Something might have came out in the last 20 minutes or so, but until then, that's it. We signed 5. Gyökeres next by July 7th. Midfielder by July 18th. Goalkeeper by 30th. Listen, as long as we get them signings, that's cool. Do you understand? As long as we get the signings, I'm cool. Like I said, striker, midfielder, and goalkeeper. I think that's the main 3. Wing back, I'll take that. Remember, Ahmad's going on, what's that place called? AFCON. Ahmad's going AFCON in December. MBUEMO's going to go AFCON. Onana's going to go AFCON. Mazarawi's going to go AFCON. So we do need a few more players for backup as well. What other proper strikers can we get apart from Arteta, Ekitike, and Gyökeres? Honestly, the striker market's poor this year. It's poor, man. It's not really going off. Osman's the only other name on that list. And for who we've been linked with, it's only been Delap, who rejected us, obviously. Gyökeres, Ekitike. We ain't really been linked with Arteta. We ain't really been linked with him. It's just come out, he's going to sign a new contract. He loves it at Palace. He wants to play Europe with them. And apparently it was being said he's 40 million. And it's coming out he's not 40 million. It's going to be way more. So, I don't know. But that's who we've been linked to. We've been linked with heavily Gyökeres and Ekitike. Osman, there's been a few talks. Oh, yeah, they are interested in him if he drops his wage. They keep putting that last line in there. If he drops his wage, we'll come in for him. But no one in England is fully linked to Osman because his wage is too crazy. So, and remember, Saudi's gone in for him and he said no to Saudi. So if you're this in Saudi and they offer the maddest money ever, tax-free, what are we going to pay you? So maybe what he wants is so crazy that no one can even pay him it. Yeah, Warrior and Mbeumo is still done. Here we go. Is it here we go yet, yeah? Has he said it yet? Tapping Fab. Has he done it, yeah? Tapping Fab. Apparently he's sorting out his medical. Yeah, man, I told you that this from yesterday. Let me tell you that, Sam. If you lot are all Man United fans in this chat, yeah? See this geezer here, Sully Talks. He's not on this joke thing. See how Fabrizio was 2,000 things a day about quotes and he would just come in, exclusive, and then fuck off. And it's always facts. He said this yesterday. Man United reach agreement, so it's already done. I believe him. That's how certain he is. I already believe. I know it's true. Because when he comes true with these bombs, they're always true. I'm telling you that now. Make sure you follow him. If you want to know about Man United news, I'm telling you it's proper. What a tosser, Sancho. Yeah, Sancho done us, man. I don't know what he's on. He wants money. He ain't got the aspirations for the World Cup. He wants money. Imagine we get Ekitike and Fofana. Oh, you're talking about Malik Fofana. Like I said, he's a winger, innit? So I don't know if we're gonna go for any wingers. That's why he's trying to get Garnacho out, innit? Winger, you know what I mean? He don't fit his system. So I don't know, man. I don't think so. This little geezer is most frustrating. He's talking about freedom, yeah? This little geezer is the most frustrating thing happened to United since Sir Ferguson retired. Disaster. Sancho, man, get out, just leave. He wants that bonus when signing on a free transfer. That's what I said, yeah. When you're signing a free transfer, you get all the money yourself, signing on bonus. You might get like a 10 mil or something. Like, it's a joke. Oh, Richard Rios. Yeah. My bad. So I know about him. So we've been linked with him a few times. But apparently it's not nothing true. Like, it's not nothing. He's at the Club World Cup. He's focusing on that. Like, we're just linked with him. I don't know if he's trying to get a new deal or something. He's throwing our name in. Let me go back to this because that was a good point, Aswin. My man is definitely the worst signing that we've had, man. Like, you can't even remember moments from him where he done something mad. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, at least Anthony scored his first 3 games. He scored the last time he beat Arsenal at Old Trafford. Anthony scored, and that was his debut. We beat them 3-1. Like, and then he scored the next 2 games. So he scored his first 3 goals. He came to Man United, Anthony, and we thought, yeah, this guy, he's the next big thing. He scored against Arsenal, scored against City. We lost 6-3, remember? And then he scored against Everton, and Ronaldo scored as well. We won 2-1. So at least you could give him that, and you could say he's passionate, but he hasn't got the ability, Anthony. But he's passionate. He wants it to work. He wants to win, but the ability's just not there. Sancho just, mate, forget about it. Estavio from Paris might be a good pick for potential. Oh, Estavio, he's going to Chelsea. Chelsea signed him already. You know, Chelsea signed all these ballers, and they will say, yeah, come to Chelsea in like 2-3 years. Estavio, he's going Chelsea, bro. He's going Chelsea. Long legs, hard tackle, covers. He's going Chelsea. Yeah, Chelsea has completed Estavio. Yeah, see? He's going there, so. Bruno has to play in front of the midfielders next season. Just magical passes to Cunha and MBUEMO, free kicks, penalties. That's the mad thing about it as well. Cunha scored a free kick. Sorry, Cunha scored a corner against us. Cunha scored a corner against Onana. It's crazy. So he's good at set pieces. And MBUEMO takes the corners for Brentford. Right, we've got players all over the place that can do things. It's crazy. Isn't Casemiro going to Al Hilal? Is that rumor? That's rumors. He's not. It was Al Nassr, not Hilal. It was Nassr, where Ronaldo plays, but that's rumors. But listen to this: Ronaldo just signed a new deal, and apparently he's got access to the transfers. He's got control over the transfers. So I don't know. Just come get your bedrooms, innit? Come get Casemiro, like, because he's going next season anyway. His contract runs out next season, but he's on 350k. And I saw something that if Casemiro was to leave, that 350k that could get put on a striker. That's where I start thinking about Osimhen. Raw. Could we get Osimhen then? Do you know what I'm saying? Louise got his missus a move as well, and then she jumped into bed with a bird on the women's team. Man said's gone. Safe. I see them. You're talking about Alicia Lemon, yeah? Bro, they lost 7-1 to an under-18s team. They lost 7-1. They literally lost 7-1 to an under-18s team. And like yesterday or the day before. That's crazy, isn't it? Under-18s boys team, sorry. That's madness. I saw that 2 days ago. Chevrolet is 40 mil. He might come in handy. He's cold, man. And we give 40 mil for Emi Martinez. Chevrolet will go for 40 mil. That's what Aston Villa want to buy him. That's mad. We might as well go and get him ourselves. Player from PSG spelling is shocking. Yeah, Ramos. Yeah. I'll take him still. He's better than Højlund, but not for no money. That's a loan. Come just 1 year, and then we see how you act. Do you understand? After that year, then we know, all right, you know what? Can we do something with this guy, or should we just let him go? But I will definitely not pay for him. And I don't think they will pay for him. I think they've got their targets. If we can't get our targets, we'll just leave the striker position this year. Like, well, let's come back next year. And hopefully it's cheered up a bit. We for sure getting a striker. We have to. That's what I'm thinking. But, bro, the lap rejected us. Osimhen's wage is too crazy. Gyökeres is favouring Arsenal. So if Arsenal turn around and say we want Gyökeres, we're not getting Gyökeres. And Liverpool really want Ekitike. That's all. That's the only 4 strikers we've been linked to, heavily linked to. Everyone else is just, do you know what I'm saying? Like, weird. The Saudi clubs, will take well-known players. Everyone is turning down Saudi. Every day I go on Twitter, someone's turned down Saudi. Like, they're getting rejected left, right, and center. No one wants the money no more yet. They can't be bothered. It's like, you know what? I really want my career. Remember as well, World Cup is next year. This is why I'm so upset with Sancho. The World Cup is next year, bro. Go somewhere. Aspirations. Play your football. Thomas Tuchel. Yo, bro, I see what you're doing over there. Come. He's not on it. Man just wants his money. 15,000 people watching the United. I don't care about them, bro. I just can't get the tweets. That's the only place you'll see the United stand here. It's about the tweets. Because obviously they talk about Man United. I don't care about their channel. Yeah? This is the biggest channel coming up. Don't worry. We're going to overtake that. Sancho may do well at Juventus. He will do well. Anyone will do well in them leagues. That's why I told you. If he goes Napoli, it's better for him. Because he's got McTominay there, Lukaku, De Bruyne just went there now. Darwin Núñez is due to be signing there as well. Or they're going to get a new striker. And he's going to get the right wing spot. So 100%. They just won the league. So 100%, it's an exciting project. You'll get a few assists for Lukaku, Núñez, whatever. De Bruyne, you'll get a few goals, and then people might actually watch you and see, okay, Sancho's balling again. Do you understand? The only thing I don't like is the revisionism. If he goes over there and starts balling, good on him. Do your thing, mate. But Man United fans, what we like to do, we should have sold him. Why did we sell Sancho? Look what he's doing over there. Forget all that, man. I don't like that. Just leave the guy to live his life, man. He's moved. He wasn't doing it over here. It's done now. Good on him. Like, just go over there and ball out. Arsenal are sure getting Sesko. That's what we hope so, man. Like I said, all the reports are saying that it's true. But, yeah, we don't know, man. We'll have to see. Well, Arsenal may ignore Gyökeres. But this is what I'm saying. You got to remember as well, what's going on with Gyökeres as well. Because he's having all this madness with his sporting president, his price has to drop now. Do you get it? Because they have to let him go. This is the only year they have to sell Gyökeres. They can't let him sit on the sideline like we done for Rashford and that for 6 months or so. They can't do that. They can't afford to. Because then it's going to be, you have to let him go for any means possible. And that's what's going on with us, with Rashford, Garnacho. We have to let them go. So whatever we're asking for, we want 40 million for Rashford and we want 60, 70 million for Garnacho. We're never going to get that. Everyone already knows. They're coming in knowing, yep, this has been publicized. You don't got beef. You want to get rid of him bad? Here you go. Rashford, you want 40 mil? Take a 28 or 30. You know, like that. Like, it's going to be them ones. It's not going to be, there's no way we're going to think. Let me summarize this. Like I said, anyway, Gyökeres, we're linked with him. I hope it's true. Sammy Mokbel's so reliable. And he's saying, yo, if everything went to plan, Sesko will be an Arsenal player. It's not going to be Gyökeres. Everyone inside Arsenal that he basically knows, and that's what he believes, is more universal, that it's going to be Sesko. So if it's Sesko, Gyökeres is only coming to us. I ain't heard no one else in the race. Juventus was in the race. He turfed them ASAP. Like, yo, I want to go to the Prem. So that's the situation with Gyökeres. Fabrizio came out again and said he never rejected Man United. He just prefers Arsenal. Liverpool are not in the race. That's gas. And Team Talk, who I don't know about, they could be reliable, they could not. I don't know about them, so I can't vouch for them. I basically said he has told Man United that he wants to join them this summer now. But we already know that he's prioritizing Arsenal. So it's kind of irrelevant still, that when you think about that, because we know he wants to join us if he doesn't go Arsenal. Do you understand? So we're just sitting there on the side. We have to wait and basically see, is he going to come for us or not? I don't know. We're linked to two keepers who are Botafogo goalkeeper. He's playing in the Club World Cup. I ain't seen him. I don't know if he's good or not. His name's John Victor. He's Brazilian. He's going to be 5 million. So maybe if Bayern leaves, he will be his replacement. Costa, we've had so much links with him in the last month or so. It's been Emi Martinez and Costa. Ruben really likes Costa. They're both Portuguese, blah, blah. Amram wants him. And they had talks in January, apparently. So it's come out from two different sources today. This Anil Candola is more for TalkSport, but this Seb Sus Pinto or whatever, I don't know who that is, but it's on United stand, so I'm going to report it. So Diego Costa and John Victor is two people we're looking at. And this other one is basically showing that Emi Martinez had more errors than Onana. But obviously, because he plays for Villa, we don't hear about it. You know, if he plays for United, it's all over the news. Midfielders, Zaire Emery, who don't really play for PSG much. He's a baller, but they don't play him as much because they've got their midfield set. Joao Neves, Vitina, and Ruiz. So apparently we've asked information about him, but his price is going to be mad high. So remember, he's a proper, I swear, is he born PSG player or something? I think he's like come from the academy or something. What did they buy him? I don't even know. But I know he's young. And then obviously all this news about Jashari, there was news about him yesterday as well. But even Fabrizio said that AC Milan's more or less in the lead. They want him now. We need to sell players to go for him. And yeah, AC Milan made a bid for him. I think they made a bid and it got rejected. And so that's the situation with him. Ruben's basically just said, yo, we still want a striker, wing back, midfielder, and goalkeeper. But we need sales. After we've had the sales, after MBUEMO, which is more or less done, we get some sales in, and then that's who we're going for. Striker, wing back, midfielder, goalkeeper. In my books, how that should go is striker, maybe goalkeeper next. I think that's the most, yeah. I think striker, goalkeeper, then midfielder, then wing back. Do you understand? But I don't know what way they're doing it. This just might be the way it might be reported. I don't think wing back is the next accessory. So, but yeah, that's what we're going for anyway. Them 4 positions. This is about Mbeumo. Rich Faze basically said we've got an agreement today. Fabrizio's basically saying we're now confident. It's done after progress. Mbeumo's pushing for his dream move, but he ain't done the here we go yet because he wants it to be all fully ironed out. This is yesterday when Sully came out and basically said it's done. Ben Jacobs, who broke the news about the bid, he's the one that broke the whole news that we've done the second bid. He's saying well, he's waiting for permission to undergo his Man United medical. So it's done. I don't know who this geezer is. I just added it in there because of medical, but I don't have a clue who he is. Sancho, this is him yesterday about the Juventus stuff. And then this has come out obviously today whilst we're streaming. I just boom. And that Juventus and Napoli cannot reach an agreement on his wages. So he don't want to drop his wage. And that's where we're at right now. Now they want loans because they're saying this geezer, he's asking for too much money. We can't afford him. So now they're talking about loans. We cannot loan him. His contract runs out next year. So how can we loan him and then his contract runs out next year? It doesn't make no sense. So that's the situation with Sancho. This is from yesterday. Izan Khan basically saying the same thing about Sesko. Sesko is the priority. So it's going to be, I don't know what's going to happen with Gyökeres, but I hope Arsenal go for Benjamin Tesco, yeah, and give us a clean run at Gyökeres. In old days, big teams would send someone to watch any potential targets. They probably still do, though. They probably still do. That's what we hear about all the time. We'll hear Man United watched, It's scouts, isn't it? It's called scouts. That's what probably happens, isn't it? But they watch so much players these days that there's news every day about us linked with another player because of the scouts. Do you know what I'm saying? The scouts will be like, Man United came to watch Jashari. And then it'll be a big story. Oh, Man United have contacted, you know what I'm saying? That's what happens. It's every day. Would it be fair to ask Mbeumo to short? He's coming for training anyway. So even if it gets done, he'll be there for training. 7th of July is when they start training. And in pre-season, I think it's in like 23 days. It starts in 23 days. But training is on the 7th of July. He's coming in for that anyway. So it shouldn't be a problem. Oh, he's going Chelsea. Damn, we missed it. Who's going Chelsea? Oh, it's Stevio. Yeah. Stevio's going Chelsea. They bought him like 2 years ago or something. I can't remember how long. But that's what they do. They buy players and then they'll get them the year after. Cunha and Mbeumo can play 9, so not desperate for a 9. CM and GK should be a priority. I hear that still, but one injury or something. Remember, Mbeumo's going AFCON in December. So all of that as well. I hear what you're saying, though, but I think we should just get a proper 9. Just add up the goals, and then we go from there. Get a 9. Xerxes can come off the bench. That's actually someone you can look forward to and see what they do as well. But imagine just relying on Xerxes, Cunha, and Mbeumo, or etc. So I think adding a different dilemma doesn't hurt, innit? Hoyler needs to go, though. The one thing is, Osimhen turned down Saudi to offer him that adequate money too. Exactly. That's what I just said. What does he want? £1 million a week? I don't know what he's on. Because if he's turning down Saudi, but he wants to stay in Europe, no one's going to offer you the money that they're offering. So I don't get it. But no one is linked with him. No English club is linked with Osimhen. This is what I'm saying. And that's because the money that he's asking for is so mad that no one ain't even talking to him about it. It's long. Respect, not a United. Oh, okay. I hear that still. No problem. We might get 70 mil for Gyökeres. We might bid 70 mil for Gyökeres, not get. You mean bid, right? We ain't got him yet. Like and subscribe. Yeah, man, like and subscribe, man. If you're here, man, Man United love for that, man. You always come in and remind, man. If you're here, we're doing this every day, bro. Every day we're coming in with Man United news. I'm giving you the drop, letting you know what's going on, who's reliable, who's not every single day. So make sure you like, subscribe, the whole jazz. You know how it goes. No days off. Yes, the transfer fee for United players is about 40 million. Might need to be reduced a bit. It's going to keep getting reduced. This is what I'm saying. We want 40 mil for Rashford. We're not going to get 40 mil for Rashford because they know we're not playing him. So we'll probably get 30 or something. This is what I'm saying. Garnacho, all of our business just goes out in the open. Sancho, there's too much that it just gets aired out. Everything gets leaked. Really, we should have kept this under wraps, the Garnacho stuff, and then just sold him. We might have got a 70 mil, 60s or something, but we're not getting nowhere close to that. We'll be lucky to get about a 45, I'll say. Lucky. By the way, Aaron Ramsdale is now available on a free transfer. I don't rate him, man. The man can't keep still, bruv. He's got, he says it himself. The tension. He said it himself, and I think it was in a book or something. He said it himself. He said, yo, I can't keep attention. So forget that man there. And he makes bare saves look mad. You might just put the ball in the box and he's just moving mad for no reason. No, please no. Yeah. We might bid for Gyökeres. I can't see us bidding until we've got the green light that Arsenal's gone for Sesko. There's no way we're going to bid. Until we know Arsenal's gone for Sesko, there's no point bidding. He's already said he prefers there. So if we bidded right now and they accepted, he'll still be sitting there and saying, I'm waiting for Arsenal. So what's the point? You know what I'm saying? He will say, yeah, all right, it's been accepted, but I'm waiting for Arsenal. Remember Frankie de Jong? Look what happened with Frankie de Jong. We bidded for Frankie de Jong and he thinged. Barcelona accepted the bid. Frankie de Jong was sitting there for ages. I don't want to leave long. Big up this channel. Abdullah, love, bro. Appreciate it, man. I reckon for Garnacho we can get 60 mil. I don't think we can, man. I don't think we can. We should be able to, but we don't really sell good, man. And it's known that we don't want him. Do you get it? That's the difference. It's actually known that we don't want him. Barcelona are moving towards offering a basic year loan for Marcus Rashford with a standard fee and significant coverage towards the player. Sean Connolly. Yeah, Sean Connolly is reliable as well. But yeah, I put this out the other day, yesterday. Ben Jacobs said this yesterday. I put this out there. Ben Jacobs on TalkSport, Alex Crook said that. And I put this on the stream. But yeah, it's Sean Connolly saying as well. So it's certified. But I just hope that they pay most of his salary and there's some type of obligation in there. Not no Sancho obligation. You could opt out for 5 million. Proper obligation where he's stuck. Yeah? But he will smash it anyway. Rashford goes over there, he'll smash it. Don't get twisted. Any of these players go to these leagues, they'll smash it. Look at Anthony. Rashford will definitely do good. There's so much space for him to run as well. He'll kill it where they'll have to buy him anyway. Ramsdale for free is still, bro, Ramsdale, of course, like for free, innit? But mate, I don't know, man. I just feel like he just doesn't pay attention. He said it himself. I can't sit still. He said it in an interview or a book or something. I can't remember what he said it on. Congratulations, everyone. We got Bryan Mbeumo next, Gyökeres. Oh, congratulations, yeah. Gazelle was here questioning me yesterday when I said Mbeumo done. When I told you lot about my boy Sully, you don't question Sully. When I told you lot, you were sitting there, nah, I don't know. I'm waiting for the here we go, blah, blah, blah. Tap in Fab. Fab's going to tap in with the here we go and make 7 posts about it. But yeah, no, I love for that, Gazelle, man. I appreciate it, man. Same way. What about Ramsdale? Can you explain, bro? And what happened to Ramsdale? He got relegated. That's what happened to him. He got relegated. He's been relegated a few times as well. But yeah, no, he just asked basically if we should get Ramsdale in it as a keeper, and that Ramsdale for free is a steal. And as I said, basically, Ramsdale, I would take him as a free, but I wouldn't buy him. There's no way I would pay anything for Ramsdale. I think he don't pay attention. He makes normal saves look crazy. Like, no, I wouldn't do that. But for free, he's probably better than Onana anyway. Like, I don't know. I don't rate Onana so much that I don't even think right when I'm thinking about other keepers with him. So Ramsdale might be better than he might not, but it's just like, yeah, anyone. I'm at that stage now where you replace him with anyone. It's the same with Højlund. Any striker, replace him. Like the fact that we're even talking about Gyökeres And some people are saying, no, he's putting Arsenal first. It's crazy to me. Because what man had to deal with last season, to watch Højlund get battered up in Hong Kong, Leicester, Southampton, is crazy. Like, I can't even, yeah. True, Rashford will smash it. Everyone will smash it. Sancho will smash it in Italy, bro. I'm telling you. I'm going to get revisionism. Oh, why did we sell him? Look what he's doing over there. Amrin must be hurting and all of that bullshit. Like, bro, let these guys go and do their thing, man. It's a pity. River Plate or Boca Juniors can't take Garnacho. He'll be happy at home. Nah, Garnacho wants to stay in the Prem anyway, man. He wants to stay in the Prem, but I don't know who's going to go for him. Aston Villa's got PSR problems. Chelsea don't want him no more. They want Gittins, and it's close as well. Gittins is close, and if they don't go for Gittins, they'll go for Fofana. And Leon just got relegated, so Fofana's going to be a steal. Who's going to go for him? Newcastle went going for him. They went for Alanga yesterday. I know you lot saw that. They put a bid in for Alanga and they got rejected. Now they're going for who they going for now? João Pedro, I think. I think they want João Pedro. But yeah, so I don't know who will go for him. I don't know who's going to go for him. Who's going to go for Garnacho? Rasmus had so much potential, man. United at times mess up young players. I know, man. See Rasmus, he's come off the bench 70th minute. That's how it should have been for him. But the fact how it worked out, we got rid of Ronaldo, this player, that we ain't really bought a proper number 9. Like, it's messed up for him, where he's had to be the main man, and that's too much. The t-shirt's too baggy for too much players, man. So he should have been, if it was any other team, we would have bedded him properly. Do you understand? Look at City. Alvarez went there. Haaland's the main man. Alvarez come off on the 70th minute. Do your thing now. 70th minute, that's who you get. And then before you know it, he started shining, and now they bought him, what, Atletico Madrid, 70 million, whatever it was. But this is what I'm trying to say. If he just went there and all the weight was on him, he might have flopped. It might have been too much. So we move mad, man. We move mad, but it is what it is. Højlund, we can't put that on him no more. So if he's got to go now, and then now we know, it's all the old regime, innit? Let's be real, innit? It's all the old regime, the Woodwards and all of them guys. They messed up our thing. The way these lot have come in, like I said already, I don't rate Ineos and that when it comes to cutting people's tickets and all of that stuff. But the way they move with transfers and everything, and the way it seems like they've got it on, they know what they're doing. They've definitely got a plan. Even the players we're linked with, they're ballers. You know what I'm saying? Like, every Man United fan is happy with MBUEMO and Cunha. I ain't seen no one say, nah, they're going to flop, or what we doing. Gyökeres is 50-50. Some people are like, no, trust me, he's not all that. And bro, I don't know. It's 50-50, a lot of that. Let's get Osimhen. But the first two signings, everyone's happy with them. That's what I'm saying about the old regime. Facts. So yeah, man, say nothing, man. Love to everyone that's checked in, man. If you ain't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Push the like button. We'll be back on later. You know I do this for fun, man. All the Man United news every day. So yeah, man, love to all of you lot in the chat. Love for all of you lot for being in here. We'll link up later. Hundo.
Got some celebs, pull up local. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They gon' be there on repeat, they're like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. But for now, I'm local. For now, preserve the beat, I'm more